Dead or Alive 5 brings a lot of new things to the fighting game table, and I appreciate them. There's a lot of female fighters, which is more than I could say for Smash Brothers.
Has a penis, 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 vagina! Has a penis, has a penis, has a penis, has a...
The action is quick and fierce, and it's more focused on timing rather than being able to molest your controller. And they've come a long way too. Team Ninja used to sexualize any and everything that used to come across their path. And they've gotten back to their roots, which is why I'm very happy to award a more than respectable... Fuck! Why Team Ninja? Why Team Ninja? No, I get it. I understand. I get it. I get it. But just like, we had a good thing going, and you just... Alright, first thing of all, Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate is an expansion to Dead or Alive 5, but since I hadn't talked about Dead or Alive 5, I'm just going to talk about both one kind of big, giant, Wonder Ball thing.
What's in my Wonder Ball?
So let's get right down to what this game is all about. Yeah, that's basically it. But no, I'm going to be talking about what all fighting games are known for. The story! What the fuck? So this chick is in charge of a thing that makes clones of that chick, and that's bad. This chick is this chick's sister, and she's super pissed. Also, there's this guy, and virtual fighting character? Yay, fighting! I give this game story a snooze out of 10. Come on, do you play a fighting game for the storyline? No, you don't. You're a liar. Don't lie to me. Actually, side note, I used to like playing fighting games back in the day because each character had a, albeit short but unique ending that you could attain, which made it really cool for people like me who, well, really don't have, like, someone else to play with. Come on, Perry, let's play! There you go. But I'm kind of noticing a trend in recent fighting games, like in Mortal Kombat and then this Dead or Alive, that you have this big convoluted story where you just switch characters kind of arbitrarily, and some of the fights it's really stupid, like, oh, you brushed up against me.
What's in my Wonder Ball? Who knows what surprises?
I actually really like the gameplay. It's a lot different than your Street Fighters or Guilty Gears or whatever. Dead or Alive is more focused on being able to time your reactions versus being able to pull off a bunch of badass combos in a row. I don't really know it all that well. I'm not like one of those pro fighting guys. I probably pissed off a lot of people, and I'm sorry. I feel like, oh, that Dead or Alive. Like, okay, if you see someone doing a medium kick and you're able to do a medium grab, you're able to counter their attack and throw them on the ground versus just like spamming Hadoukens over and over again. But it's super hard to give this game any kind of credibility because...
Ass, titties, ass and titties.
Well, now he's got a boner.
I like how some of the incentives to play alone are to collect really unique costumes for all of your characters. I don't really know so much about the online gameplay because when I was trying it out, PlayStation 3 was having some network problems, so it's probably good, I don't know. Do the thing online. Music, good. Some really awesome songs. Everybody get some cake. The visual presentation of this game is really infinito. Everyone gets double cake, so you get cake and another cake, and you can eat it and have it too. I love a lot of the character designs, like Momiji and Ayane. Their character designs are fucking awesome, and their personality is just over the top. It's great. I do appreciate how most of the roster is actually female. The problem, and maybe that's just me, I think a lot of guys at this point are probably going, oh, what's the big deal? But the problem I'm having with this game is that it's not so much about the fighting anymore, but it's more so about, well, it's about... Like, oh, I love a lot of the female characters, but it's hard to take any of them seriously whenever Team Ninja's throwing the camera in their tits. Like, okay, maybe it's just hard to sell games nowadays. I mean, in a world inundated with fighting games, it must be difficult to, like, brand yourself as unique and different. So maybe the only way to, like, really stand out from the crowd is to emphasize the TNA. I don't know. I like Ayane. I like Momiji. They're really awesome. But, like...
I got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Okay, let's take the character Barbara from Rayman Legends. Like, she's really, really cool. She has, like, a really great attitude, really good personality, and you can see it just comes through the game. She's got this badass accent, plays that as a guitar, and I think it's a pretty good, like, female character to identify with for female gamers like old and young alike. I think Barbara is kind of that same akin to like Momiji and Ayane, except Barbara doesn't have her boobs controlled by the 6-axis. Wait, that's a thing? Oh god, they're alive. To be fair, it also does this with dudes' butts. So anyways, back to Barbara. I think her personality and attitude are really awesome. I like Ayane and Momiji for those very same reasons. I just think that being blatantly used as sex objects takes away from what makes them great characters. I kind of feel like at this point there are a bunch of dudes in the audience that are just like, man, whatever, come on, it's tits and ass. Ultimately, I have to give this game 3 scores. I give it an 8 out of 10 for purely a fighting game because there's like, the fighting is a lot of fun. Even when online wasn't working, I had a lot of fun just playing by myself and going against the computer. If you're a dude looking to sneak softcore porn past your wife or mom or whatever, this game gets a 10 out of 10 because there are boobs everywhere. And if you're worried about the progression in video games and where the human race is headed as a whole, I give this game a 3 out of 10. If you would like to send a message to video game companies that the focus of the video game should be on the actual video game and not whether or not you can download the latest string bikini, then I would probably stay away from this game. If you're worried that this game may actually put humanity back a couple steps, then you probably shouldn't buy it. Maybe you should write Team Ninja and ask them that they should focus more on a story that makes some goddamn fucking sense versus having 3 different options for how the breasts move. All of these things combined makes things very confusing for me because I really like the characters. I really don't like Team Ninja's blatant use of using them as sex objects. I am a dude and I like hot chicks as much as the next guy, but it's just kind of like, I like the experience of knowing a female character for their personality versus being them reduced to fat fodder and then being forgettable. Now, that doesn't make a good character for me. Good character has a lot of spunk, a lot of jazz, a lot of personality that really shines through, whether she's modest or shy or outlandish and abrasive. Or just middle of the road. Just them being reduced to fat fodder it's just taking games a couple steps back. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's where the focus should be. I don't think the focus should be on just jingle jangle. I don't know. Maybe I'm asking too much. Maybe it's too much. Maybe too much. So anyway, that's Cartridge Blowers. Agree with me, disagree with me, go ahead and leave your comment in the comment section down below and I'll read it, and if it's like actually legible and not typey spam, I'll take a look at it. Also, let me know what kind of other games you'd like to see on the show. Are we cool doing current games? Do you want to see me do some older games? I could do that, that'd be fun. I don't know. And if you'd like to see more episodes, go ahead and subscribe. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job and you want to see more, instead of just me kind of wondering, you know, what the fuck I'm doing with my time. Anyways, my name's Super Sci Guy, and I've got a zip.